Then we turned that corner. We turned that corner, and the dude is standing there with a video camera recording people marching, which, you know, is whatever, right? But the fact that he had already been a previous aggravator.
No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. I said no justice. No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. You can't stop the revolution. 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 Everybody turn the left lane and please act like you mean it. Y'all sound like dead dogs. Whose street? Our street. 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 No justice. No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. I said no justice. No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. I said no justice. No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. I said no justice. No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. I mean, nothing ever on here. No justice. No peace. Fuck these racist ass police. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it. 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 What do we want? Justice. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. If we don't get it.
Shut it down. Shut it down. Shut it down. Breonna Taylor.
When I say free, y'all say wait. Free.
Way.
Free.
Way.
When I say free, y'all say wait. Free. 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 I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name.
I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name.
I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name. I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name. Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name. 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 David McAtee. David McAtee. I should have to say another motherfucking name. 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 George Floyd. George Floyd. Sandra Bland. Sandra Bland. I should have to say another motherfucking name. I should have to say another motherfucking name. Stop killing us. 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 Say stop killing us. Stop killing us. Say arrest the cops.
Arrest the cops.
I said arrest the cops.
Arrest the cops.
I said arrest the cops.
We said arrest the cops.
I said arrest the cops.
Arrest the cops.
Say prosecute the police.
Prosecute the police.
Say prosecute the police.
Prosecute the police.
Say Breeway. Breeway. Say Breeway. Breeway. When I say free, y'all say wait. Free.
Way.
Free. Wait. When I say free, y'all say wait. Free. Wait. Free.
The reason why people spam laugh reacts when the name of dead woman is being chanted is because it really shows like the breakdown of moral character that takes place in someone that's sort of like inherently prejudiced or racist. Where one day they get mad and then they get more mad and they get work themselves up into this like little hizzy, and then basically anything that doesn't fit sort of their direct agenda Yeah, they want people to get hurt. You know, they're the same people that yell, "Oh, well, I can't wait to run over protesters in my car." I mean, and they think it makes them strong. They think it makes them American, but it really just makes them pieces of shit.
You're about to lose your job. You're about to lose your job.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
What do we want?
Now,
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
we don't get it.
Shut it down.
We don't get it.
Shut it down.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
what do we want?
Justice.
When do we need it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we need it?
Now.
And if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down. Shut it down. Let me get on the microphone. Show. Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor.
LMPD. LMPD.
What do we want? When do we want it? If we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
you can't stop the revolution.
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 Hey, it's all good. I will take spammed heart emojis all day.
The revolution.
And we're black, we're strong. We're black, we're strong. We're black, we're strong. We're black, we're strong. Mic check.
Mic check.
Y'all hear me okay?
Yup.
Y'all sound good. Y'all sound good.
Mic check.
What are we here? What are we here for?
Justice.
What are we here for?
Justice.
Act like it. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
Fuck these racist ass police. 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 Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor. David McAtee.
Don't forget to throw some likes on the video, guys.
Yeah.
You can't stop the revolution. You can't stop the revolution. You can't stop the revolution.
Hey, we can talk right here. We can go right here.
Yeah, Armory's what runs into the back end of the park. Breonna Taylor.
At the last light, make a right.
Yeah. Right.
Hey y'all, I get that y'all did, and y'all y'all not really saying it like I mean it. So we just gonna have to switch it up. We're just gonna have to clap our hands, and we're gonna have to just chant. Make some beat with your hands, with your mouth, whatever you can do. Cause we about to get lit while saying chant. Now let's go. Bring the beat in.
take it.
I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name.
I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name. Breonna Taylor. That's right.
They know everything. I don't know shit.
David McAtee.
I don't trust anybody over 30.
I don't trust anybody, period. Yeah. Speaking of, when we get back to the park, I gotta talk to you for a minute about that. Yeah. I shouldn't have to say another motherfucking name. You about to lose your job.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, everyone.
That's right. If you all want
We go live every day.
upcoming sporting events, whatever, etc., I highly suggest you call your metro councilman, you call your mayor, you call the police department, you call the attorney general, and let them know that they should arrest the cops that killed Breonna Taylor. Otherwise, I can't guarantee where anybody's gonna show up. Woo! Almost took me out. We good. So Tyler Girth was a photographer that was a protester with us. they found a trash can. Hold on. No, so Tyler Girth was a photographer and was an active protester. So he was, and and he was killed in the park in kind of a senseless act of violence by a homeless man. So we say Tyler's name just kind of like as respect to one of our own that died. You know, and so know that Tyler doesn't necessarily fit into the movement the way that like Brianna or David does, or et cetera, et cetera. But regardless, you know, Tyler was one of us, and that's how we show, you know, respect to, you know, I guess one of our fallen soldiers. Garth. Kill me. It's no longer a protest. It's a big party. I mean, people aren't supposed to take a knee. They aren't supposed to stand up. They aren't supposed to march in the streets. They aren't supposed to They aren't supposed to protest peacefully. They aren't supposed to be destructive. I mean, just say it. Just say that you don't like black people. Just say it. Just skip all the bullshit in the middle. I respect somebody a whole lot more that just says I'm racist than trying to cover it up between like 9 levels of political bullshit. Just say it. Just say you don't like black people. Just admit it. Now that was racist right there. See, I respect that. Well, I don't respect it because it's still racist, right? But I respect the fact they had the balls to just say black people, they like the way black people act. That takes guts. Congratulations, Vicky Hook. You are still a piece of shit, but you have guts. Congratulations.
Don't forget to subscribe and put a like on the video. We go live every single day.
What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Doing all right? I hear you. Yep. Yeah.
I want to see if I can do it.
Oh, do it. No, you messed that up. You messed that up. You messed that up. All right, we have arrived back to the park. This is 6th and Jefferson, which has sort of been like the, wow, train of thought. 6th and Jefferson, which has been the home base for protesting for 81 days in Louisville, Kentucky. Right, so we got Brown's Memorial. As always, we have the lights. We have the lights on top of the jail up there, so mom and dad, aka Louisville Metro Police Department, so they can keep their eyes on us at night, because apparently we need chaperones. Yes. Yes. Oh, you're good. You're good. How you doing today? I do. Like it's looking good. Yeah. I like how you got the outside circle and the middle circle too, and the candle set it off. You crushed it. Let me get a high view up here, because the memorial is looking pretty good tonight. People tell me all the time to get a higher view, and I tell them that I'm just not capable of. And if y'all want to come down so bad, honestly, just come down. Just walk up, introduce yourself, say, hey, I'm whoever, I'm here for the cause, what's up? And yeah, come hang out, have a hot dog and a conversation. Over there preaching, tell them.
We can live over here.
Alright, so the, so moving the tents out of the middle of the park. For those that might be watching for the first time, all metro parks shut down at 11 p.m. All metro parks shut at 11 p.m. So police have told us that we cannot occupy this park after 11 p.m. Oh shit, he's starting to bloom. Oh, they're starting to bloom. Train of thought. Yeah, so that we got to be out of the park by 11 p.m. Out of the park by 11 p.m. So what happens every night, a little bit before 11, all the shit gets moved out of the park. All the shit, all like food, water, tables, tents, etc. All gets moved out. Yes, sir. How you doing? Just hanging tough. Yes, sir. How about you? Yeah, every day. It's 11 o'clock. We move out and we occupy the sidewalk because even though the park closes at 11, the sidewalks are open 24/7. So protest moves to the sidewalk and stays at the sidewalk till every time somebody goes home. Till everybody goes home. All right. So while we're chilling, do we have any current events to discuss? Other than Ducking under? I see. I got you. Other than today, if you want to go check out some other interesting feeds, Riot Heart, R-I-O-T, H-E-A-R-T, Riot Heart went out to Henryville, Indiana, to film the anti-Nazi rally in Henryville, Indiana, because Henryville, Indiana had an actual Nazi rally, not like a neo-Nazi rally, not like we're just mean white dudes, but they had an actual Nazi rally in Henryville, Indiana. So there was a counter rally to that was scheduled for today. He went out and covered that. For those of you that have seen marches down here before, there's a young man named D, and D carries a cross. D carries a cross when he marches. D is from Grayson, Kentucky, and he had been asking for support from people to come from Louisville to go out and march with him, because it's kind of a much further racist or much deeper racist part of the state than Louisville is. So he's been trying to rally people to go march with him. Maxwell Mitchell went out and filmed some of that. So that's two interesting feeds that y'all can check out today if you're interested. Other than that, it's been kind of a quiet weekend. The answer is yes. We did decide, well, I decided, and some others decided, that we are going to Washington. I know that there is a huge busload of people that's headed down here from the park, but a few of us live streamers are going to ride down there together. We're going to spend a couple days in Washington, D.C. That's the anniversary to celebrate Martin Luther King's March on Washington, D.C. So we're going to go out there and get some footage of that. Possible outcomes of the case. Either the officers are charged and we go to court, or they're not charged, they don't go to court. I mean, that's really the only two outcomes that are possible. Because it's still like the police haven't actually been charged. I guess it's still like that fact finding. So even if all three officers or one officer or two officers or whoever get charged, we then have to actually take the evidence to court. They are still working on the initial investigation on whether to charge the officers or not, and it's been over 160 days. So over 5 months since Breonna Taylor was killed. Hanging out with a pup. Oh, it's a goat? Oh, your man's got a goat. Yeah, Washington's going to be a really good day. I mean, our plan is to go down there, and we're going to go hard. I mean, we're going to start streaming in the morning. We're going to get it all day. I know it's, like, not directly related to what we're doing here in Louisville, but it's going to be a nice little field trip for the class. I know I'm looking to get out of town for a couple days, so that, yeah. Let's see, what else do we got to go over? I mean, it's been kind of a quiet couple days. I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Myself, Riot Heart, Maxwell Mitchell, and I think Shay Wolfolk. We're all gonna ride down there together. No, I did not go to the MLK event. I did not go to the MLK event last year. I was actually in Chiang Mai, Thailand last year, so I was nowhere near the country. How you doing? Good. Let's see, what else did I miss? We're going to go down a couple days earlier, I think on the 26th. I think we're going to spend the 26th just kind of having like a day of going to museums and hanging out. 27th, plan of action. 28th, actually, streaming the march and whatnot. down here in the park. Down here in the park being assholes all the time, you know, singing and dancing and eating food and playing with goats. I've actually not seen the announcement that Grandmaster Jay is coming back on the 5th. The video I saw, he did not give a specific date. If by chance I missed something and there's actually a video with him talking about a specific date, by all means send that to me. I'd love to see it. But I mean, really, it makes complete sense that he would come back during Derby, or they would come back during Derby. But you know, I've not heard anything official. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of people are really unhappy that Derby is going on. I would speculate that, you know, Derby week is going to be an exciting week for multiple reasons. I mean, number one, Derby around Kentucky is always a pretty fucking wildin' time. You know, it's like the entire world descends on Louisville, Kentucky for a 90-second horse race. But yeah, so Derby's always a busy time. You know, 23,000 of some of the world's most richest and prestige people are going to be in town for that. So yeah, a lot of people are pretty unhappy that Derby's still happening while all this is going on. And when I say all this, you know, still the protests, day 81. We'll be close to, shit, we'll be around day 100. Around day 100 when the Derby's here, so that'll be interesting. What will happen if the police are not charged? I will stand here with my camera and record. We'll, you know, no telling. Alright, you guys need real jobs. It's actually the first one for the night. Everybody take a shot. For those of you that are watching my stream for the first time, we have rules here. Anytime someone tells me to get a job or us to get jobs, everybody watching from home has to take a shot of their favorite alcohol. So by all means, go ahead and drink that first one. I'm surprised it took this long. What time is it? How close are we to 11? Oh shit, it's only 9:53. Still got another hour before they kick us out of the park. What else? I really don't have much more to talk about. What else we got? Questions, comments, concerns, updates, news. I guess I'll stand here and ask questions for a couple minutes before I kill the feed off. Honestly, I'm exhausted. It's been a long week. I'm not gonna stay out super late. DC is the march is on the 28th. The march is on the 28th of August. So a bunch of us will be down there. Winter in Kentucky is actually pretty mild. Some years we get hit pretty hard. I think last year we didn't even see any more than like an inch or two of snow. Winters are fairly mild here most of the time. I mean mild as compared to like the northern United States, where, you know, they get feet of snow. We rarely get that. I mean, yeah, anybody can go to DC, but as far as like our little mini caravan, you know, I know there's a bus or two that's leaving from Louisville, but I believe all those seats are taken. As far as like organizers from protests or whatnot are all going. My little car is going, or my little car is full up already. But yeah, I mean, anybody's welcome to go to DC. You know, there will be people there. Do I ever get scared doing what you're doing? Not scared. I mean, to be honest, threats come in fairly regularly. You know, mostly, you know, to my physical well-being. But to be honest, at this point, like I'm on day 81, and no one has actually showed up to do anything to me. I live stream all the time, so if they really wanted to come find me, like I'm not difficult to find. I would much rather have a conversation than a boxing match. I would much rather have a conversation than a boxing match, but yeah, here we go. You record, but you realize everything gets torn up. Nothing has been torn up, burned down, whatever. Actually, nothing in Louisville has been burnt down at all, ever. Yeah, so no building has been burnt in Louisville about protests. There was one night of sort of rioting that happened that was isolated to 2 square blocks, and that was 79 days ago. So no, we do not riot, loot, whatever. Graham, I will teach you how to box. Just come on down to the park. I keep my pads and my gloves in my car, and we can do a fucking lesson anytime you want. I was actually given boxing lessons all day today. I spent like 3 hours holding pads for people. So yeah, I was giving boxing lessons all day, and I will give boxing lessons to anybody that wants to come down to the park and learn a little bit. What else we got? What else did I miss? If you asked me a question and I missed it, go ahead and ask it again. Mom's asking me to marry their daughters. To be honest, I've gotten probably 5 different moms that have messaged me and asked me if I'd be interested in dating their daughters, which is absolutely wild to me. Because I've been talking shit my entire life. I'm not sure why all of a sudden people love me for it, but I gotta admit, it is flattering. But the real reality is, I would make an absolutely terrible boyfriend. Like, I work all day during the day. I protest all night at night. Like, I just don't have time. So I always politely decline and give them thanks, and then I guess turn my live stream back on. Yeah, I would like to run into Frank Nitti, you know, to get him on camera, maybe get like a little one-on-one live stream, asking him about, you know, what it was like, what he went through. You know, that's a pretty cool concept, you know, walking all the way to Washington, D.C. What else? What else we got? Oh, somebody asked about 11 p.m. at night. I've actually streamed several nights past 11 p.m. It's been completely quiet down here after 11 p.m. the last couple weeks. What else? Last call, comments, questions, concerns, queries. Bad news? Yeah, no, I don't think that Gary dude's gonna show up. That motherfucker. That's all I gotta say about that. Recent uptick on gang violence. You think that local organizations will do? So what's important to realize about crime right now is crime is not just up in Louisville. Crime is up all across the country, and that has a whole lot to do with sort of like everyone, the pandemic, and a lot of people are out of work. The worse the economy is, the higher crime is, and that's a trend since like America was, invented. It's not the word. Since America was founded, right? As long as we've been tracking crime stats, socioeconomic status as compared to a crime rate, they correlate, fairly directly. It's why poor parts of town have lots of crime and rich parts of town have low amounts of crime. So that's what I have to say about the uptick of sort of violence and theft and whatever in Louisville. It's not just a here thing, it's an everywhere thing. So how you doing? I have not seen. Your question was, has anyone seen? I have not seen it. The discussion by lawyers and law professors regarding the case. I have not seen it. I am interested though. So if you could send me a link to it, I would love to give it a watch when I get home later. What else? Everybody's just hanging tough. All right. So last call before actually, I'm just gonna head home tonight. I'm exhausted. Nobody else is down here live streaming. Most of the night shift. Was gone out of the city most of the day. Have I ever been to the Derby? Yes, I have been to the Derby. I have been to the infield. The infield is kind of like a big party, music, hanging out, etc. I've never been fancy enough to go sit in the stands. I have not talked to anybody about the Save the Children's March on the 22nd. Oh, Save the Children's March on the 22nd? That's a bad day for that. That's the day that Take Back Louisville group is having a rally and no one's going to show up for it. I have no idea if they're purposely postponing the announcement or not. To be honest, postponing the investigation, the announcement, I think is what's kind of got us to this point. The fact that it took entirely too long. Well, they're still working on it. It's been entirely too long. Governor Bashir, who used to be the Attorney General, used to be the State Attorney General. That used to be the Attorney General, said that the investigation should be complete before Derby. So I guess we'll see. It's day 81. That's what it is. That's what it is.
Washington D.C., I'm going.
I'm going too. We going, yeah.
But I'm ready there.
Yeah, I mean, I have like 1,100 friends waiting. I'm sorry. It's in there somewhere.
I'm down here.
You know what? We'll fix this right now. We'll fix it right now. Hold on. I'm accepting our friend request right now. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people send me friend requests. To be honest, I have like 1,200 pending friend requests. Yeah. Yeah, you just gotta come down to the park and say hi, and then I'll accept it, right? Here. Just find you.
We
Oh, you don't want to scroll down those 1,200 pending friend requests. Yeah.
respond.
There you go. Yeah, hit the respond button. Boom, we in there. No, for real, like special. You beat the line. You beat the line. All right, so anything else to go over before I kill the feed and go find me some dinner and go home?
But I know now.
Of course, there's always...
How in the hell do you have the nerve to keep killing us, Black African Americans, homeless people, beating up on folks? You don't have have the right to put your hands on us. You put your hands on me, I'm gonna put my hands on you. If you shoot me, I'm gonna shoot back. I'll stay ready so I don't have to get ready. You will not get at Patrick Timmons' mother by any means necessary. If I am marching, you will not get at my comrades by any means necessary. If you get at anybody in my group for no apparently reason, and whether they wrong or whether they right, you got to see me. You're going to have to do two things, see me or see God. One way in and one way out. A change is going to come. We need a change, we demand a change, we want a change, we will get a change, not right now, but yesterday. As one of my comrades said, yesterday. So we will get a change. You guys keep getting on this battlefield because this battlefield, hey, it's a lovely thing. It's a sad thing that we got to fight for what we fighting for because it shouldn't have happened in the first place. We did not create this. We did not create this. This shit needs to be cleaned up. We Black African Americans did not create this shit that's going on. We was freed in 1965, but we was not freed enough. Enough is enough. When Martin Luther King was assassinated, he had a dream. He succeeded half of it, but unfortunately the other half was left for what? For Patrick Timmons' mother to get out here and get the rest of this justice that needs to be served. I'm going to march, 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 I'm going to chant, I'm going to chant, I'm going to chant, I'm going to chant, I'm going to run, I'm going to run, I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight, I'm going to fight, 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 fight. God damn it until we can't fight no more. I'm starting to get a little hot up in here. When I get to getting sweaty and I just washed my ass, so I know that couldn't be a problem or an issue. But when I get hot after getting off that long flight from 142nd to the Justice Center, I boarded Southwest Airlines, our departure at the Justice Center. Hold on, wait a minute, back up, Juicy. In Justice Center. In Justice Center. Ain't no way on God's green earth should this building be looking like this. But I forgot it's looking like this for a reason and not the season. And it ain't called just getting attention. God damn it, if you don't want to give us justice, we gonna take it out on something and we gonna get it. One way out of the other. This disgusts me to see 90% of Black African Americans locked up behind this motherfucking wall. Because you know who needs to be behind this wall? Them cowards. Lock their asses up and hang them high and throw away the key and say goodbye, damn it. Goodbye. I wish I could take Ted Wheeler's spot to be the mayor of Oregon. I show you what I'm working with. one of them motherfuckers. Goodbye. Go find somewhere else to go. You're racist. You're part of the KKK. You're a discrimination. And you suck. Quit your job and give it to me. Because my mouthpiece works in 1,000 ways. When I'm done talking to the city of Portland, I tell you what, we gonna be able to rock, party like a rock star with every type of music we playing. Fuck Donald Trump. We gonna get in the middle of the street and we gonna say a job well done, my sisters and brothers. A job well done. Ain't no way on God's green earth, so you need George Floyd in the middle of the side of a street. It don't take 3 disgusting animals. One land on your thigh, one land on your butt cheek, and one land on your neck. You filthy, disgusting animals. How would you like it if I put my knee on your daughter's neck? How would you like it if I kneed your son's neck? How would you like it if I shot your ass 9 times in the back? How would you like it if I shot your son in the head? Rest in peace, Quanese Hayes. Rest in peace, Patrick Timmons. Rest in peace, George Floyd. Rest in peace, Keotis. Rest in peace, 467 people that have been murdered within the United States of America. You fucking cowards. I get angry every time I do a speech about my son being murdered and his life being taken away from his daughter and his 2 young boys. They deserve the world. We did not create this. You guys need to really get out here and march and get justice and reform this situation. This situation got started on the courtesy of. We need to do some cleaning up out here in Portland, Oregon. We don't want the police to be reformed anymore. We've been begging for that for years. We don't want them retrained. Get your ass out of here. And don't you return. Goodbye. Every last one of you, whether you're black or white, bye. It doesn't matter. And I'm not racism, but again, a change is going to come, and we did not create this. Because Black Lives Matter. I understand that all lives matter, but right now, it ain't the time. Right now, it's Black Lives Matter because Black African Americans is the most to get murdered. Why? Oh, we pulled you over simply because you had a broken tail light, you bum. You are a liar. You're disgusting and you're filthy. We pulled you over because you had a blue hat on. We think you fit a description of the Crip a block away. You filthy, disgusting animal. Go to hell. You're a liar. They always pulling us over. Why? Because we're driving while being black. We are driving while being black. Period, point blank. It makes me sick to my stomach to know that these people are around here treating our people like filthy animals on the street. That is not okay. But I tell you what, by the time I'm done protesting, by the time I'm done marching, by the time I'm done yelling, by the time I'm done screaming, justice already begun for Patrick Timmons' mom. On to the next chapter. On to the next chapter. Great things been moving all week long for me. And I'm not just out here marching for Patrick Timmons. I'm out here marching for anyone that has been murdered by them cowards. Whether you black, white, purple, or green, it doesn't matter. You do not have to pick up your gun when you pull up to someone and say, bang. What happened to rubber bullets? What happened to bear mace? I guarantee you, if you pull out that strong bear mace, because I've been maced before, it's going to lay your ass flat. You won't be able able to see. No, they don't want to use that. They want to use tear gas, flashbangs, and gun bullets. Real gun bullets. Knock it off. You don't run shit but your wife and your kids. And the money in the bottom of them Nikes if you can afford a pair. That's all you running in. You don't run nothing over nowhere around here. In United States of America, I can talk for Portland, Oregon. I bet you that. So what I'm saying to you guys today is stay focused. My comrades that march with me every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., y'all already know what time it is. Beast mode. And we keep what?
10 toes to the pavement.
And I can't hear you.
10 toes to the pavement.
10 toes to the pavement, baby. Put them out there. This is what we do at the end. 10 toes to the pavement. If you don't know what that is, I dare you to come work with us on Thursday. We're going to show you what Justice for Patrick Timmons is. Not only what it is, but what we do, how we do it, when we do it, and where we do it. We get down. We turn up. We might start dancing in the middle of the street. We shows out. We gonna get justice one way or the other. You might don't want to give it to us, but we damn sure gonna take it. We damn sure gonna take it. Is it okay for me to keep going? It's my event. I know I can, but you brothers and sisters, all you guys out here, I'm getting kind of sweaty, so I'm finna go ahead there. You got some kids here, put some earplugs in their ear, because I'm getting ready to turn up. Have y'all heard the story about an umbilical cord? Shh, my brothers and sisters, my comrades. Anybody that don't know this story, please feel free to raise your hand. Do you know what an umbilical cord is? You do? You know what it do, right? Well, let me keep going. Let me say this. You shot my son 9 times in the back. You shot Quanice Hayes straight through his head. 1 bullet. You shot Keolis Hayes. The man in the shelter was hiding behind a brick wall with my size of pinky knife. You killed him. For what reason? No reason. Because you was trigger happy. Number 2, last draw. You put your knees on this black man's neck. You heard him yell, "I cannot breathe. Please." He begged for his mother. "I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe. I cannot breathe." You still continue to do so. So with that being said, since you filthy, low-life and dirty, conniving ass animals wanted to put your knee on that baby's neck, you wanted to put your knee on that baby's back, you wanted to put your knee on that baby's leg, you wanted to shoot my son 9 times in the back. You shot him 7 times when he collapsed. You got over Patrick Timmons. You shot him in the left shoulder, then you shot him in the right shoulder. Animal. But being the fact that you think you can go around and put your hands around black African Americans' neck and put plastic bags around their neck because they spitting, I tell you what. Your mother had you. I don't know what hospital she might have had you in. But being that you feel like you want to choke somebody's child when your mother was having labor on that labor bed, I'm going somewhere, you guys. You guys don't feel me, but I feel the heat. I'm going somewhere. I'm getting ready to start. Being that you guys wanted to go ahead and do that to George Floyd and many others, your mother was in there having you in labor. Your mother's umbilical cord should have wrapped around your neck and choked you just the way you choked George Floyd, you filthy animal. Not only should that umbilical cord should have wrapped around your neck, it should not have wrapped around your neck once. It should have wrapped around your neck 2 times. her neck 7 times, God damn it, she should have spit you out the back of her. You have no reason to be running around here putting your hands on people's cheap kids. Disgusting. Filthy. But I tell you what, a change is definitely going to come. A change is most definitely going to come. Patrick Timmons' life matters.
Whose life matters?
Patrick Timmons' life matters. Quanice Hayes' life matters. All of them 467 people's lives has mattered throughout United States of America. We need to come together as a nation, you guys. We need to come together as a nation because we are going to rise to the top and we will not fall to the bottom. We will rise to the top and we will not fall to the bottom. This is for you, Martin Luther King. Letha Winston, Patrick Timmons' mother, make a promise to you and Patrick that I will march, I will march, I will fight, I will fight. And if you try to jump in my way, you already know what time it is. Someone's going to get cleaned up off of the ground. I'm not sure if it's going to be me, but it might be you. Because I am so fed up with this shit killing people for no apparently reason. Either Ted Wheeler, you must do something, and you must clean these streets up today. Not tomorrow. You need to do something. You are not doing your job correctly. You need to do your job correctly. You go down the street and you defund gang task force. You go down the street and you defund all these other agencies when you should have been defunding them officers that need to be held accountable for murdering these people. You did that because you simply wanted to take the eye off the street and you thought these protesters would stop burning and marching things and stop marching. Wrong. We must continue this journey, my brothers and sisters. We must make this nation rise. If you bring one every time you come, it will add up. We need to be taking over right now. We need to take our streets back. My mother licked the mini shoes, picked a lot of cotton, picked a lot of strawberries, got called the N-word, slapped around in some more stuff. It ain't happening no more. It won't happen no more. It will not happen no more. Why? Because a change is about to come. A change is about to come. Just hold on a little bit longer, my brothers and sisters. Hold on just a little bit longer. But stay on this battlefield and stay encouraged. Don't let nobody discourage you. If you ever got somebody marching with you or simply standing on the side of you and you feel some type of way, you tap him or her or whatever and you tell them, listen, my brother or sister, we need to keep marching. Don't let them people discourage you. Now you turn around and tap your neighbor and say, let's keep marching. Because that's what we need to do. But we also need to stay protected. Because I honestly believe that the government is on a mission.
Oh, they are.
The government is burning and setting shit up, making it seem like we done it. So fuck the government.
Make sure you guys subscribe. We go live every day.
Our lives matter. Black lives matter right now. Black lives matter. And we gonna get down, and we gonna get down, and we gonna get down. We gonna turn up, we gonna turn up, we gonna turn up, we gonna turn up, but not the way they want us to turn up. We gonna turn up to the point where we're gonna be too hot for them to even handle. They gonna need more than a gas, whatever you call it, a flashbang. They better come with something harder than that. Cause we getting ready to get armored up around here. You gonna need more than a flashbang to fuck with us. Anybody that's really down for justice, you got to know it's two ways to justice. It's either justice or the highway. With me. If you're not out here doing justice like I'm doing justice, goodbye. I don't have time for the games. I got anxiety like I don't know what, but guess what? You think that's gonna stop Patrick Kimmons' mama from getting justice? No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I will continue my mission by any means necessary. I said I will continue my mission for justice by any means necessary. I don't think y'all hear me. I'm going to say it one more time. I said that I will continue my mission for justice to hold police accountable for murders and murdering our people by any means necessary. And I'm sure we all know what any means necessary is and how it can go. We need to stay encouraged. We need to say good things to one another. Just hold on, my brothers and sisters. Just hold on. I got the most beautiful smile on my face. I may look mean, but I'm telling y'all when God loves, hold on. Just hold on. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. It's going to be amazing. He just better be glad I don't got enough to take the mayor's spot.
You got enough.
Oh boy. It'll be a good day at the beach. A good nice day at the beach. You think it was 102? No, baby. It'll be 210. 210. Can y'all say 210? So with that being said, my brothers and sisters, we need to stay encouraged. Don't let nobody discourage you. Stay focused. Stay 10 toes to the pavement. Stay in completely beast mode. We have to. We can't trust the government. We can't trust Donald Trump. We can't trust Ted Wheeler. We cannot trust Joanne Hardesty. We cannot trust nobody. Sometimes you can't even trust your neighbor. They might turn on you. So we really got to keep up this march and this fight no matter what. Come on, I don't need that right now. I'm going somewhere. I got this. You get that, I got this. All the way, 100. Anyways, we need to keep up this march and keep up this protest and keep things going. Don't let these people get under your skin because that's what they want to do. Once you back out of this, ain't no coming back. That means that you was a wuss from the beginning. That means you don't want to fight. If you don't want to fight, don't get in it because this is a fight. I'm not sure how many of you guys see Martin Luther King fight. He was flashbanged. My God, beat. Do y'all hear me? He was beat with billy clubs, beat in his head, stomped on, spit on, whooped on. Cowards. Rosa Parks couldn't even get on the goddamn bus to have a seat. We did not create this shit that's happening in 2020. We did not create this shit that happened in 1965 and before 1965, but we are definitely gonna finish it. I said we are definitely gonna finish it. by any means necessary. I get so tired of waking up to somebody's child being murdered. Then I wake up and you mean to tell me you got the Patriots. I wish I could have got down here. I wish I had some goddamn roller skates. I would have been a roller. Oh boy. I cut that Facebook on. I said, you mean to tell me these people down here on the corner talking about Blue Lives Matter?
Fuck that. Fuck that.
Fuck that shit.
I tell you what, y'all yelling fuck that shit, but I'm finna go there.
Do it.
When we seen that on Facebook, everybody should have been running down here. Ain't no fuck that now, it's too late. You should have been on down here like Meals on Wheels.
I was here.
That's good. Hey, you got to fight, 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 you got to fight. I done had many black eyes, and I ain't mad. But I tell you what, I want to go where they saying boys in the whatever, Blue Lives Matter. Where is that? I ain't mad. I will go to them and tell them what I think, what I know. But I can show them better than what I can tell them. Because Black Lives Matter right now, all the time. All the time. You will not come down to the Justice Center talking about Blue Lives Matter. That won't happen. That will not happen. Not down here. It will not happen, and I can triple double dare them to come again. But don't be cowards and come in the daytime when other people working. You know not to come down here in dark. You know what time it is. Because I always sit behind Facebook and watch my good brothers and sisters. You guys need to really keep up the good work. Justice for Patrick Timmons is always behind the scene watching y'all, but I do a lot of work at the mayor's house. I do a lot of talking. I got a lot going on right now. So you guys just hold on and stay on this battlefield a little bit longer. No matter how long it takes, don't let nobody discourage you. A change is going to come. And when that change comes, we will hold police accountable. Can you say, hold police accountable?
Hold police accountable.
Hold the police accountable.
Hold police accountable.
Hold the police accountable.
Hold the police accountable.
Hold the police accountable.
Hold police accountable.
Black Lives Matter.
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Who lives matter?
Black lives matter.
You goddamn right. Black lives matter all the time. Black lives matter. We gonna do what we have to do to get justice. Whether it's coming or whether it's going, we gonna get it in all directions, all shape, fashion, and forms. You can bring it, we receive it, and we gonna dish it out. Because if I don't send for you, you bet not come for me. Because I will give you a check that your mother can't cash. You better ask somebody. I said I will give you a check your mama can't cash. That means going on about your business, Mr. Officer. Nobody's bothering you. You go ahead on and do what you got to do. Because without that badge and that gun, you are a coward. And I am a woman, and I put my fist against your fist any given time. You better Google me. You better Google me. I'm not scared of the police. I'm not scared of the dogs. I'm not scared of... Let me change that. I'm going to run from a dog in a minute. I might be healthy, but I'm jumping over trees, whatever. I'm not letting no dog get me. But the police ain't running. They gonna have to go ahead and do what they gotta do. Cause just like you murdered my son, I'm on this battlefield, y'all. They don't know what a battlefield is. Better yet, they don't even know when I'm jumping on a plane to come to any event. Because when I either take two directions, Southwest Airlines or Yeah, spirits. And when I departure, it's a cold thing. So we need to just keep on going and 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 do not stop by any means necessary. 79 days, my brothers and sisters. 79 days straight. You ought to give yourself a random applause. That is a hard job well done. That is definitely a hard job well done. I see people getting really hurt out here for no apparently reason. Just for trying to get justice. No, we gonna get it. So you might as well black our eyes, dot your T's, and tap your toes, baby. Cause you ain't gonna stop us. You might as well dot your eyes, dot them toes, cause you ain't gonna stop us. We gonna keep going. I'm putting up 5 fingers, 10 fingers, 5 toes, 10 toes. But I'm gonna keep it all to the pavement. That's how it's gonna go. I'm to the point where whether it's raining, sneaking, or snowing, I'm gonna get it. You should have seen me last year. Oh, I was on the corner of MLK showing you what I can work with. By myself, me and Jay, standing there, snow, rain, all that, wet. About this justice, I'm going somewhere. Ain't no, oh, I'm going to go get justice one day. Oh, I ain't getting up, going to go get it the next. No, every day. Every day. If I don't get it on the streets, best believe I'm at bigger people behind these doors over here. You better ask somebody. This mouthpiece can get real dirty. They should have swallowed. Yeah, their mama should have swallowed them. Their mother should have swallowed them. Can we say it? Your mother should have swallowed you. Your mother should have swallowed you. Your mother should have swallowed you. When she told that man that hey, I'm a big girl, y'all. I said, what that girl just say? I fell on the floor. I said, damn it, she's good. She's good. I give her a random applause, y'all. The only thing she forgot is the mother should have swallowed you and spit you dead out her. I'm telling you because ain't no reason why they got the reason why to put their hands on us. Period. There's no reason for that. There's a way to do things to people other than murdering them. You think that you a good person because you have a gun. My comrades already know. I tell them every Thursday, right there in their face, I know you got a gun, but so do I. Go ahead and shoot me. I'm shooting back. Am I lying, my comrades? You shoot me, I'm gonna shoot you back. You, just because you got a gun, you got a permit, but I got one too. You just ain't abiding by your permit rules. You need to be charged with murder. They need to hang you high. Not hang you low. They need to send you to the electric chair and let you fry like a piece of burnt bacon. Stomp on that ass until you can't even get peeled up off the pavement. Every time I see them drive by me, I give them a reason to pull me over. My windows are so dark you can't even see me. Go ahead on, fellow officer. Pull Patrick Timmons' mother over. I'm gonna give you the business. I'm gonna give you some business, or at least show you the directions to the nearest location of 7-Eleven where you can simply pick up a busted paper and read all about it. Because there's plenty of people's business that is not true inside of the busted paper. You lying filthy animals? They are filthy, disgusting, of them. And you cannot trust any one of them by any means necessary. A change is going to come. I said a change is going to come. This KKK shit, goodbye. KKK. 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 Fuck the KKK. You shut the fuck up, nigga. Excuse me, y'all, but I'm getting a little hectic. You shut up. You better watch yourself. Watch yourself. You won't discourage me from my event. I'm gonna keep on going. Fuck the KKK. Fuck the KKK. So you must be part of them, my brother. You must be one of them, my brother. Come on over here and sit your little tail down. I'm gonna give you a speech your mama need to give you. I'm gonna talk to you the way your father should have gave you. I'm gonna give you a check you better go cash about fucking with Patrick Timmons' mother. You better ask somebody. You won't discourage me. I'm going to tell you what, my comrades, my brothers and sisters, let me tell y'all something. This has been happening all week long. Am I lying to my comrades? We have been distracted for the past couple events. That is no one but the devil. Do y'all understand me? They try to jump in and get in where they don't fit in. You need to go find somewhere to jump in where you fit in, because over here is not where you want to come. You don't want to come. So take that KKK shit and go on down your way before you get yourself in big trouble.
Fucking Nazi.
We don't like the KKK. They don't belong here. They need to go do something with themselves immediately. Take the Portland police with them immediately. We want the KKK defunded and we want the police defunded. You will not come here and think you can run us and shut us up. Because we're going to keep it up. 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 And we're not going down. We gon' fight, we gon' fight, we gon' fight, we gon' march, 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 until we cannot march anymore by any means necessary. By any means necessary. You guys ought to give yourself a random applause. If there's so many people out here, I just want to say thank you for showing up at this event called A Change is Going to Come.
Thank you.
I have been spitting this language for 2 years. My mouth tends to get very Jurassic, but guess what? A change is going to come. When I start sweating, my nose starts sweating, it's time to go. And I don't mean go home. I mean get turned up. I don't mean go home, I mean get turned up. I came down here supposed to be here from 6:30 to 8. It don't look like it. You better ask my comrades. I done supposed to been talking for 45 minutes before and stayed on there for 3 hours, I think. That mouth. You can hurt a person with justice by just talking, you guys. You can use your mouthpiece. That's the best thing you got. If I can make somebody shed tears, damn it, so can you. I'm talking about somebody big. Trust and believe that. We gonna get justice. We need to quit going around saying we want justice. Oh, no. We demand justice. We gonna get justice. Ain't no we want justice no more. I may slip and say it, but I need to fix that. I need to fix that with the quickness. Because right now it's demanding time. I'm tired of asking. You're not giving me what I want. You're not giving me what I want. So now I am demanding it. Period. Whether you like it or whether you don't. The police is just absolutely ridiculous right now.
Unnecessary.
There was a shooting last night, okay? I've been up all night long. There was a shooting last night. Do you know that it took them 3 hours and 30 minutes to get to the shooting? Let me just explain something to you guys. You guys make sure you listen to this. How the hell do it take you 3 hours and 30 minutes to get to a shooting? When she arrived to the shooting, I said, got on my microphone and I said, let me say this. That's being a nuisance, ma'am. It's 2:30 a.m. I said, I don't give a damn. I'm on private property. I own this and I dare you to step on it. Let me continue my mission and let me keep talking. I said, now, you are 3 hours and 30 minutes late to a shooting. What is the problem? She simply said, oh, well, we got issues with protesters in downtown Brooklyn. I said, I'm one of those. I said, I'm one of those. I'm Patrick Kimmons' mother. Let me tell you a little bit something about Patrick Kimmons' mother. Oh, you're Patrick Kimmons' mother? You goddamn right. It ain't peanut butter. It ain't Skippy either. I'm Patrick Kimmons' mother. Trust and believe, nothing that night was supposed to happen. I raised my kids with every power in my hands, in my feet, in my bone, in my body. They tell you what they want to tell you about Patrick Kimmons. You've probably seen the video, but let me explain something to you. They told you that Patrick shot 2 people. Clearly in that video, I don't see where he shot anyone. I don't still know what happened. And if it did happen, wasn't nothing supposed to happen that night. But you were wrong when you pulled that gun out and you overpowered and shot my son 9 times in the back. That's where you became really wrong. That was the biggest no-no you could have ever made in your life. You should not have never used or overpowered the ability to kill a black man like that. That is wrong. They didn't tell you guys what Patrick Kimmons was really about. They told y'all what you wanted to hear, but let me tell you who he was. He was a 27-year-old black man. He was a 27-year-old black man with a daughter and 2 boys, a family. He was at PCC College, taking up a welding degree, and he had a high school diploma. Can I get a round of applause? And you want to speak on game day. I said you want to speak on game day. But you didn't talk about the high school diploma. You didn't talk about the taking up the welding degree. You didn't talk about him trying to move a little bit out the way, out the streets, how he took care of his kids. I'm not saying he was a saint, because I don't say my kids were saint. I speak what's real and I speak what's true. If you wrong, you wrong, and if you right, you right. So with that being said, if you're gonna say something about anyone, whether it's a gang member, a protester, or simply anybody at all, say it right. Don't get the information misinformed. If you're gonna say something wrong about somebody, make sure that you are right about it. Don't get on the news, in the news, flip your whole son's story around. Bullshit. Period, point blank. We out here worrying about the wrong things. They worrying about gang members right now. Well, goddamn it, the gang members is the boys in the blue. The gang members are the boys in the blue. That is the police, better yet, not the police, but the holies. They are go to the protesters. They act like we're murderers.
They're murderers.
But you know, unfortunately, we gotta do something to be seen. We gotta do something to be heard. Martin Luther King, he marched, he got beat, he got assassinated, and guess what? That man marched till the day that they killed him. He did not back up. He did not let nobody discourage him. He kept 10 toes to the pavement. And he told us, keep going, my brothers and sisters. This fight has to keep going. It has to keep going. We will not stop. We need to pick up where he left. We lost a good comrade a couple weeks ago. His words before he left was, don't let anyone discourage you. We must keep marching around the United States of America until we get this job well done, my brothers and sisters. That was his words. We need to get this job well done. There's no giving up. There's no such thing as give up anymore. It's keep going, keep pushing, move forward, go 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 forward. And do not give up. Do not let anyone discourage you. We have been doing this for many years, trying to fight for our rights back. We never got them. But what one thing I could say is thank you, Martin Luther King, because, honey, in 1965, we did become free. But unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. Or shall I say, it wasn't the way it should have been. You did it all the way right, but they thought you was a coward and you showed out. You showed up and showed out and they killed you. As bad as I really, 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 really don't want to be out here fighting this country, this is war, you guys. We are at war. Are you guys ready? Are you ready to jump on this battlefield for justice? Can you jump on this battlefield for justice? Will you jump on this battlefield for justice? Will you fight for justice? Will you yell for justice? Will you chant for justice? Will you run for justice? Will you stomp for justice? Will you dance for justice? Will you clap for justice? Because if you will, my brothers and sisters, go ahead and jump on the battlefield. We got a space for you. I said we got a space for you, my brothers and sisters. You don't hear me, but I'm serious. I said we got a space for you, my brothers and sisters. So jump on that battlefield, because we're going to turn up and turn out. I said we're going to turn up and turn out. They going to think that this was Justice for Patrick Kimmons' birthday party. That's how bad that we're going to turn up and turn out. Just wait on it. His anniversary is coming up on September 30th. It had been 2 years they took my baby away from me. You talking about grieving? You talking about crying? I wake up every day and walk in my front living room expecting to see my son on that sofa couch. And all I see is nothing. I see absolutely nothing. Do you think a mother is not supposed to bury their child? A child is supposed to bury their mother. But unfortunately, when you got cowards out here being the police and working for the police position, they don't play their part. They play as a coward. They kill your child to where you have to bury them. Bullshit. I wake up every day, I see this video, and I wonder, what in the world was my child thinking when he was shot 9 times in the back? When he got hit in his back, what was he thinking? There's no way on God's green earth can anyone tell me or stand in my shoes and tell me that my son was not yelling for his mother. Because he knows I am a fucking beast. He knows what type of mother I am. They know what type of kid I've raised. When you come fucking with Patrick Kimmons' mother, or you take my son's life, I got a problem with you. I said I got a problem with you. There's no way you can tell me that if one bullet that you shoot my son to the back isn't enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. There's no way, you guys. There's just no way that you can shoot somebody's child 1 or 2 times in the back, and that's not enough. That first shot to the back right here was like this. That second shot to the back was like this. That third shot to the back, he was on the ground. But you coward, you a low life, filthy, dirty, crumb snatching ass animal. You killed my son and shot him about 5 times after that. He was already dead. He was already dead when you continue to do the other 6 shots. When I catch you, ooh-wee, I tell you what, when I do get justice, it's gonna be some heat for your ass, some heat for your ass. Patrick Kimmons' mama got some heat for your ass. That's what it's gonna be. You going to jail. You about to lose your job. I said you about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. You about to lose your job. Quit your job, go somewhere else, fire them all without rehire, bring a new whole, bring them all in. I want you to do a car fact, an equal fact, a me fact, a she fact, a he fact, a dog fact, a cat fact. Do it all facts. You don't know what they got in their backyard. They dirty, filthy animals. They dirty. When somebody gotta wake up to not seeing they son, my 4-year-old grandchild, my granddaughter, they look so sad. They look so sad. They look so sad, you guys. You see my smallest grandson, he looks sad. You talk to him, he looks sad. You talk to my granddaughter, she looks sad. Why? Because they were with their father every single day. All day. Until a coward decided to end that journey. Now, I can't be with my son. I can no longer see my son. Save me a spot, Patrick Kimmons. Because when I go, it's going to be during justice. Save me a spot, my son. I'm on my way, baby. When God is ready for me and got my space and has prepared my stay in heaven, I say a job well done, I will be there. Just save me a spot. Because this is for the long run. This run I'm running, this journey I'm running is for a long haul, you guys. This battle that I'm jumping on, I'm getting ready to fight. I've been fighting. But I will not let any of no one, you, dog, cat, she, he, discourage me at all by any means necessary. No one will discourage me. I get very emotional and very upset when I talk about how many times Patrick was struck in his back, because if you look at that video, it is very disgusting. They so sneaky and conniving, they waited for my baby to get in between two cars. They showed what they wanted to show the public. They didn't show what they needed to. They showed only what they wanted to. They should have showed you guys the real thing and not the bad thing. They edited that video, not sure if you know that or not. His hands was up for more than 30 seconds. My son was scared of them. That's why he ran. He did not have a gun when he ran towards the police. They are cowards. If any one of you guys, my brothers and sisters, if you guys have a child, please teach your kids about justice. Teach your kids about black cell phones in their hands, because the police are lying, saying, oh, I thought that cell phone was simply a gun. That's why I shot. Liar. Liar. Or I seen him break an entry in someone's vehicle. Coward. They simply run in packs. That is called a coward. If I'm going to do some dirt, I'm going to do it by myself. They are cowards because they're going to do it with 50 to 1,000 others with a gun on their hip. You put that gun in that bag down, you will get whooped on. Guaranteed, you won't even say nothing to any protester. You let that gun run your authority. You use your power and you overpower it. Well, I'm here to tell you, my brothers and sisters, you are here with Justice for Patrick Timmons today, and I came here to tell you my testimony. I have gave you my directions. I have told you my testimony. I'm telling you to stay encouraged. Don't get discouraged. Keep marching, 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 keep fighting, 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 because we did not create this situation. This situation must be cleaned up, my brothers and sisters. And I mean now. It needs to be cleaned up today and not tomorrow. This is a bad situation. But I tell you what, when we want to take over something, damn it, we're going to take it over. We just took over MLK many a day. We just took over the street today. We are here to take our streets back. We're not just here to take our streets back. We're going to do it. And we're going to do it today by any means necessary. I said by any means necessary. I love to come out and speak to you guys because I feel like I encourage a lot of comrades. I get a lot of inboxes. I mean, over 100. Thanks for encouraging us. We was just about to walk out of this because we feel as if we're not needed. Bullshit. We need every 10 toes we can get. Keep them toes rocking, baby. Keep them rocking. Because we gonna get justice, and when we get it, I might drop it low. That's how fun. Hey, I can dance now. Don't let these hips and this dip and this sour cream get to you. Cause I can do something with it. I can show you what I'm working with. Give me Trump. And I'm going to show you what I'm working with. Fuck Donald Trump. 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 We want justice. And we want it now. We demand it now, we will get it now, or we will take it now. Any means by necessary. We're gonna take it from you, or we're gonna take it right out of your, however you want it. Any shape, fashion, or form. Patrick Kim's mom gonna give it to you, baby. And not the way you want it. You might want it a different way, but I'm not giving it to you that way. I'm gonna give it to you this way. I'm taking what I need. You took my son, so I'm taking my justice. I said you took my son. Y'all don't hear me. I said they took my son's life. They shot my son 9 times in his back. Backwards. So I'm taking and demanding justice for Patrick Kimmons and all others. I will take it for Patrick Kimmons and all others. It's been a beautiful thing out here coming downtown. It's been a minute since I've been wanting to get down here on one of Jurassic nights to just really stand back and look and see what's going on. But I see one hell of a crowd. I see beast mode. I see beast mode out here. That's what I see. I see people standing in different, hey, little poses or whatever y'all got going on. I see all that. I got good eyes. Well, I'm standing with y'all too. So we gonna fight and we gonna fight, 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 we gonna fight. Stand up, we gonna fight, we gonna fight, stand up, stand up, cause we don't sit down. Y'all can sit back down for a minute, but when I'm saying we gonna fight, that means keep 10 toes to the pavement. Everybody's toes should be standing up right now. Let's stand, 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes, 10 toes. We gon' fight, 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 10 toes, 10 toes. We gon' fight, 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 we gon' march, 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 we gon' chant, we gon' chant, we gon' yell, we gon' yell, we gon' scream, we gon' scream, we gon' dance, we gon' dance, we gon' dance, we gon' dance, we gon' chant, we gon' chant, and we gon' demand justice, and we are coming for it, and if we don't send for you, you better not come for us. Because if you come, you're going to get a check, like I just told you, that your mother cannot cash. So leave justice for Patrick Kimmons and all others alone, and let us continue our dream. Because like I told you before when I started, Martin Luther King was assassinated, you guys. His day is coming up. 57th annual, okay? He was assassinated. Let's respect that. We didn't create this. So with that being said, let's respect that. Keep 10 toes to the pavement. Keep this movement for justice going. Let's not let anyone discourage us. We need to continue this journey. Jump on this battlefield. Jump on this battlefield. Because we're getting ready to show up and show out. We're getting ready to show up and show out. Can y'all say show up and show out? That ain't loud enough. Show up and show out. Show up and show out. Show up and show out. A change will come, America. A change will come, Martin Luther King. A change will come, John. A change will come, Patrick Kimmons. She will not let anyone discourage her on her mission for justice. This is a battlefield that cannot be taken away from us. We will not let the police defund us by any means necessary. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Who lives matter? Black lives matter. Who lives matter? Who lives matter? Say his name. What's his name? 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 What do we want? And when do we want it? I said, what do we want? When do we want it? When do we want it? What do we want? When do we want it? What do we want? And when do we want it? Or God damn it, we gon' take it. By any means necessary. Much love to you guys, my brothers and sisters. Much love to you guys, my brothers and sisters. It has been past my time. I had a great time here with you guys. Love the crowd. You guys are in beast mode. I was able to get my crowd from the ground and rise them to the top and keep them 10 toes popping, baby. Keep them popping. Keep them popping, baby. Cause we gon' get justice, hey, we gon' get justice. We gon' get justice, hey, we gon' get justice. We gon' get justice, hey, we gon' get justice. We gon' get justice, hey, we gon' get justice. But right now, we getting ready to take it to the streets. It ain't over. Y'all thought it was over. I said 8. Nope, we got about 20 more minutes. We getting ready to march, y'all. Let's take it to the streets and fuck the police. Let's take it to the streets and fuck the police. Let's take it downtown and fuck the police. Let's take it to the streets and fuck the police. I said, take it to the streets and fuck the police. I said, take it to the streets and fuck the police. Be small, take it to the streets and fuck the police. Be small, take it to the streets and fuck the police. Let's go then. Thank you very much, you guys. Once again, I just want to say thank you. We're going to march for a couple minutes. We're going to end it. I'm at departure. Anxiety kind of trying to flare on me, but it's okay. I done had one already today. He can bring it if you want to. I'm going to handle it with some cold water. Is that all right, y'all? I'm going to shake it with some cold water. Get off me, devil. Get off me, devil. Let me march for Patrick, because it's getting ready to get turned up. And one more thing I want to tell you guys. Keep looking out for Justice for Patrick Timmons. We have an event coming up for his 30th anniversary. It's going to be great. I also want to let you guys know that I got a phone call. That's why I named this A Change Gonna Come. I haven't told anybody, but I have a memorial site for my son in the hotel on 4th and Harvey, downstairs basement. I just need somebody to go down there and paint his picture in the memorial down there. That's his space. And when you want to go down there and just have some me time with my son, you contact me and I will let you know, and I will.
Hey everyone, take a second to like and subscribe really quick.
I'll also have a meeting with another person this coming up Tuesday. I said a change is coming. I don't know about what y'all trying to do, but I know what I'm doing. Y'all out here keeping 10 toes to the pavement just like Patrick Mom, but I'm behind walls. This mouthpiece is going 100 miles per hour. I got a whole mouthpiece. Show me you working with? Because I'm working with justice. So until they give it to me, I'ma keep going, 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 I'ma keep marching, I'ma keep marching, I'ma keep chanting, I'ma keep chanting, I'ma keep dancing, I'ma keep yelling, I'ma keep screaming, I'ma do whatever it takes to get justice. I said I will do whatever it takes to get justice for Patrick Kimmons and all others. Period, point blank. By any means necessary. So I told you guys the good news. You can also, it's been one hell of a week. I do want to say that. It's been one hell of a week. I couldn't even tell you what the inside of my job is looking like right now. I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Because I've been having events with you know, one of my guys I was blessed to meet. This young man right here. Give him a random applause. I've never met a young man so brilliant. He keeps me on my toes, y'all. He keeps me on my toes. I'll make a post in a minute. And forget to do it the right way. I just get over there and say, I gotta get justice to make a post. Boom, he's ready. And he'll give me my invite. Lisa, I don't know nothing about this. Can you tag me? Oh, I forgot. Keeping me on my toes, giving my random applause, guys. Give me a random applause. So by any means necessary, as you guys know that my building was tore up once again. I have not repaired it yet, but they tore my logo. I have my own cartoon logo on the side of my building. They tore it down. I believe it was a hater, but it's okay. Keep on tearing it down, because I got something coming. I got another building coming. So you keep tearing it down. You keep tearing it down and we'll fix it. So with that being said, if you want to donate love offerings or anything like that, I'm getting ready to go to Vegas and protest a little bit downtown. If you feel the need to help me out with 50 cents or $1 or anything else, please cash at me at $Letha LOC, which is Letha LOC. Anything, hey, I'm accepting anything that's gonna pay for my travel and my building to be repaired. And even if you don't have it, don't give it, because I'm gonna get it done. God is gonna make a way out of nowhere. So let's take this to the streets, you guys. Also, can you guys follow Instagram, Justice for Patrick Kimmons? He also has an Instagram page up and running right now. How many of you guys follow the Justice for Patrick Kimmons Facebook page? Hey, that is some hands, but send close to the page, man. Send an invite. But check this out. There's a code to get in. You need a code to get in. Because there's so much going on that is scams and government trying to get in and peep out what's going on. We don't want that. So when we marching, when we done marching for a couple minutes, we'll circle up and I'll say this code to you guys quietly. It won't be on the mic. Because you don't know if the KKK sitting around the corner. But if they is, they better come on. Because I'm ready by any means necessary. Let's take this shit to the street.
Can we get a I love Patrick Kimmons? Can we get a I love Patrick Kimmons? Can we get a round of applause for his mother? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope y'all guys have a good march. I'm about to start my event, and we gonna keep this movement moving. It's about the revolution, y'all. How y'all doing tonight? I said, how y'all doing tonight? It's a great night every night when there's a fight against injustice. It is no better night than a fight against injustice. When you got a group of cops polluting each city in every town in America, it is no better night than a fight against injustice. We've been fighting for 80 days now, y'all.
say fuck, you say Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. Fuck Trump. When I say fuck, you say feds. Fuck feds. Fuck feds. Fuck feds. Fuck feds. Oh yeah, my mouth is kind of crazy too, y'all. I got a terrible mouth when it comes to standing up against injustice. People tend not to like my mouth because I get to talking about self-defense against the police and things. You feel me? I got a crazy mouth. But my mouth should be respected. My mouth should be respected because I've been out here for the whole 80 days. I started out without a megaphone. And then I graduated to a tiny one. And then I graduated to borrowing somebody's. Now I got my own little equipment. And the movement must continue until the wheels fall off this bitch. There's a lot of sons and mothers that have been killed in police custody. And this type of behavior should not be tolerated in the United States of America. This type of behavior is called the breaching of constitutional rights. And this breaching should not be tolerated out of a force that has been put here only to protect and serve the citizens. When we got a department in every state that's held under the same recipe and are violating the same laws, this is called a corrupt system. And this system been corrupt for so long that there's no question that this system should be broken down, burned, and thrown in a pit so far from earth. We are human beings. We all pump the same blood. We all eat food, and we all sleep and wake up with the hopes of still being alive in the morning. Color has no factor to a human being. If you open up a human being, if you open up each and every human being, we're all the same inside. Some of us may think a little different because we was brought up and raised a little different. But that does not matter. We are the same and we all can learn to get along. But we will not negotiate with a crooked government. The only negotiation for the crooked government that has lasted over 400 years with the bullshit is to break it down and burn it up. And I only say that because it's gonna take us good people that has learned that Black Lives Matter, that is gonna take us to rebuild a new government that is not gonna hold a division in between human beings. We are one race and we must stay together, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all get on y'all's march and let my people make their way down here. The few that's still down here.
No. You go ahead, because I got to have another event, and I want my people to stay.
I totally appreciate everybody that's come out tonight in support of Patrick Kimmons' mom. Can we get another I love you, Patrick Kimmons? Can we get a I love you, George Floyd? The precious thing about the two, George Floyd and Patrick Kimmons, is because Patrick Kimmons' mom loved her son. He loved her son. She loved her son so much that she took it upon herself to make it out here daily and fight against injustice. The resemblance of the two is you can tell from George Floyd's cry for his mother that his mother loved him, because he could not forget about her. She wasn't even alive when he was crying for her. George Floyd cried out, "Mama," as 3 officers, not one. The first video only showed one officer with his knee in his neck for the whole entire 8 minutes and so. A couple of days after that, some other videos surfaced. And those other videos was so devastating because everybody thought that it was only one officer and another one, keeping jigs, was responsible for the death of George Floyd. But no, it was 3. It was 3 cops. 3, one of them holding his legs, one of them holding his body, and one with a crucial knee in George Floyd's neck. But then let's not forget about the 4th one. Coaching the kids, "Oh, just step back, kids, it's okay. He's on drugs." Let's not forget about the 4th officer that was keeping jigs. And also, let's not forget about the fact that this is not the first time we visited this rodeo. If you walk down the street to the Apple store, you will go to a museum, you will go to a wall of art full of dead black people that's lives that was took in police custody. Now ask yourself, do you want to call the police with the unpredictable risk of ending up with a knee in your neck? Would you want your kid to call the police with the unpredictable effect of maybe your kid might not make it home, or maybe you might see your kid on the news talking about mama? Oh yeah, it's unpredictable with the police force. It's so unpredictable, it needs to be shut down. I'm not saying we don't need police, but we need honest people that is gonna really protect and serve the citizens. We have some people protecting and serving their own family, and they don't care about the citizens. They do not care about humanity. And this is, like she said, totally ridiculous. I mean, it's unconstitutional. I mean, it totally shouldn't be condoned by people in the White House that's accepting tax money from us. They won't even come out and show their faces. They are so ashamed. The good ones, they want to come out, but the bad ones have made them stand out like a fucking sore thumb, and they are ashamed to come out. Some of them make their way to the portal and try to show their face with a little cheese ball grin on their face. Take that cheese ball grin and shove it. We want justice. We don't want you grinning whenever somebody say Black Lives Matter. We don't want you grinning whenever somebody say stop killing black people. We don't want you grinning when we say all humans matter. We need honesty in the police departments and in Congress. Donald Trump, take your lying ass to hell. I just want somebody honest for president. I want somebody that is not biased. I want somebody that will hold the police departments all across the United States accountable. I won't run for the president because it's not my cup of tea. I don't get into that. But I will vote for a good one. If I notice a good one, I'm willing to vote for a good one, an honest one that's not gonna keep continuing the old constitution of slavery. One that's not gonna consider America an entire plantation since they revised the Slavery Act. We in America are all on a plantation. This is a business. Not one part of these streets is free. Not one part of that water is free. You gotta get a license for every fucking thing in America. My wallet is so full of different licenses for different shit, it's ridiculous. Why not make one license for everything since we're gonna be charged for everything? I mean, I'm surprised they not charging us to sit down and take a shit. It's that ridiculous in America, y'all. I mean, we look at these other countries and they don't have much, but they don't have to answer to a massa. The police departments is nothing but slave owners. And everybody in America has to answer to them like we owe them. I don't even fucking know you. Who gives you a right to come crashing through my house and raiding my family for any type of reason that you make up? I agree that the police need to end. They need to end, and the people have to establish how we can come together as one race, everybody, black, white, Chinese, Mexican, Indian, everybody, and decide how we want to be policed. As it stands, we are policed by strangers. We don't know who the fuck they is. This whole entire month, people have been getting jumped out on and dragged and put in cars and taken to unknown locations and then let go. People have been getting shot off of the top of that building up there with canisters the size of a Lysol can. When that can builds up momentum, it's a rocket. This clearly shows that they don't care about humanity, because that rocket could bust a person's whole head wide open. Not to say that it's kids out here too that they don't care about. That rocket will obliterate a kid. It's kids out here under 6 years old. Their moms and stuff bring them. It's kids as low as 6 to 13 out here while they was doing that unjust to the humans. It's ridiculous. This has got to change, and it will change. We demand change. It is not one Martin Luther King today. It's a whole United States full of them. And Martin Luther King is not just black today. Martin Luther King is a variety of nationalities. It wasn't just one John Lewis. In the United States today, it's over 1,000 John Lewises. And get ready. Out with the old, in with the new. We don't want that old generation no more. That old generation was built on so many bad things, I can't even name them all. One of them was when they hang black people to trees like ornaments. Another one is when they kidnap people and chain them to the bottom of ships, but then make a law to continue the same type of ill treatment and imprison people for money. It's crazy, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and let them people get their march on the way and wait for my comrades to bring in for the rest of my night. So I'm gonna give myself a rest. We love you.
Noticed a lot of pretty disgusting comments in the chat. I wasn't monitoring or moderating, but not super happy with some of the pretty blatantly racist comments in the chat, you guys. So if any of you guys had actually liked and followed the page, which I know that some of you guys, you have to follow it to comment, you're end up going to get banned just because of the hateful comments in the chat. There's no warnings given on that. I usually just do it on the spot, but I don't have the ability to tonight. So anyway, if you guys can't keep your just disrespectful, hateful comments to yourself, even if you might disagree with something that you're seeing, go find somebody else's stream, to watch. I'm trying to be eyes on the ground here for you guys, but come on, keep it clean, keep it civil, keep it positive, keep it constructive, and I'd really appreciate that. So if you guys want to keep seeing what you guys are seeing, want me to keep showing it to you, do that. If not, like I said, the comments that I saw that were just blatantly, horribly racist, I'm going through and you guys are just getting banned from the page automatically. So you won't be able to see anything anymore as soon as I get that done. The rest of you guys, come on. I've said this multiple times. Keep it civil, keep it clean. If you guys just want to say hateful, disgusting, racist shit, do it on somebody else's page, okay? This is my page, and I control what happens in the chat with that. So, oh, you can disagree, just don't be hateful and racist. Yeah, you guys can share whatever thoughts you guys want. Just don't be hateful and racist in the chat. That's all, you guys. All views are appreciated and respected, but there's a way that you guys can be constructive in sharing your views and criticizing what you guys see without just being utterly disgusting and racist. In a civil rights movement, it does seem kind of funny that people are just so blatantly, openly racist in chat rooms. It just seems is mind-boggling to me. So yeah, I don't tolerate it on my page. Did I say anything about them being clean and civil? I'm here covering the events on the ground as they're happening, you guys. Doesn't mean I agree with everything that I see or everything that happens around me. That's not under my control. This, however, is my page, so that is under my control. It's funny that a lot of you guys, pretend like you care about property rights and that sort of stuff when you don't understand how a social media profile and page works. So yes, keep it simple in the chat or you will be banned. If you don't like it, fuck off. Okay? It's pretty simple. Yeah, no, if you guys want to debate back and forth, have a civil conversation, I'm all for it, you guys, okay? You guys have to keep in mind a couple of things, that a bunch of racist comments in the chat doesn't look good on the fan base of the page, and then those streamers start to get looked at funny when they're down here. So there's quite a few reasons why I don't appreciate racism at all in any facet of my life. I don't tolerate it from those around me. So that's one thing. Number two thing is for my safety and for my well-being and for my ability to keep coming down here and doing this for the reasons why I'm doing it, I need to make sure that the chat stays civil. It is also extremely distracting when I'm having to look at all these stupid comments and then go through steps to make sure that moderation happens rather than focusing on what's going on around me. So if you guys can't respect that,
Yeah, it may be, because when I was told they had some kind of devices out here.
Streets, is it not? This is our tax money. We pay for this shit. Honestly. Why can we not walk? Are you doing anything wrong? We're not inciting a riot. We're walking. We're friends. We're gathering. Oh.
My buddy in Seattle got it for me.
I could do it, but I'm not trying to take the mic every time somebody mentions it. No justice! You know what? They do the shift change out here. Y'all want to see something real interesting between 10 and midnight, plainclothes officers coming and going out of our crowds into this little wormhole. No justice! Day 79, no motherfuckers.
No justice! No justice! No justice! No justice, no vote! No justice, no vote! No racist ass police! No justice, no peace! No racist ass police! That's it right there. That penalty right there at the fence line. I'm ready to clutch up. Come on, people. Stay together.
Yeah, in front of the police station. They kicking the police door. I wouldn't be surprised they come out. I would not be surprised they come up out of there. Yeah, this is Portland. This is still Portland. They said last night was real wild. I actually missed last night. Said last night police shot tear gas and mace, some everything. Rubber bullets. Actually at the police station.
Using regular drumsticks, I'm fucking forced. Sometime tomorrow, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna go on a tour of Shanghai tunnels. I'm not really familiar with it, but some people are telling me about the Shanghai tunnels. But I'm going on the tour of that tomorrow. And I'm definitely gonna take y'all along with me for that ride. Actually, when we walked around, I saw a couple of the police cars. Oh man, the police cars has been beat up. I mean, they have been really beat up. So they don't park their cars out here anymore, from what I understand. Not during nighttime. There's people on the other side too as well.
on, y'all. I'm going to the other side.
Portland's making some kind of announcement out front.
Portland?
It sounded like the LRAD. So yeah, apparently when they declared that they were going to march, most of the crowd dispersed.
Yeah.
Because there was no, like typically this is where we march to. So there was just like
No destination.
Yeah, the crowd dissipated, the energy dissipated. This might be a post night, which is fine because that means nobody gets shot by the cops.
I've done nothing. It's not my police department. It's every single police department across the whole United States. Each and every one of them go by the same standard, the same recipe, the same chokehold, the same gassing people, the same fire hoses, the same dogs, the same bullshit. When you got the same recipe in every single police department across the whole United States, that's considered a pandemic. It's kind of like the coronavirus. You guys are searching for a vaccine. The vaccine is quit it. Quit it and rebuild it. That's the only vaccine you can get for the coronavirus of bad policing. Bad policing has to stop. The bad system must be shut down so people can breathe. People can't breathe because we got a whole bunch of bad cops all across the United States of America. A whole bunch of bad cops.
And this is the other side of the
Not
race
just
part.
one, not just in one city, not just in one state, but across the whole entire United States of America. We got the same pandemic, and it must stop. We the people demand it to stop. And it will stop, because we the people got a right to make our grievances known in public. And for the last 70, 80 days, we've made our grievances known all across the United States of America. And our grievances are starting to see some progress. Once again, if there's any good cops in there, I would advise your commander-in-chief to thoroughly go through the record of each and every police officer.
That's a bitch.
The ones with the least violations, I guess maybe we can give them a chance to prove themselves. But the ones with the most violations, I guess y'all gotta go, man. I mean, you've had one too many times. It's supposed to be 3 strikes you out. When you got 4, 5, 6 strikes, what the fuck? This is what is happening to America. They are allowing cops to get 10 to 11 to 12 chances with violations on their police record. And that's ridiculous. In college, I'm only gonna get 2 chances or I'm gonna fail out. This cannot be a mistake when you got as much honor as the government gives you. They let you ride around with guns. through the street, running red lights, and all type of different outlandish stuff.
Yeah, but they say last night, a recap, last night, said police shot tear gas. And it was like real crazy last night.
I mean, you guys bend the rules so much. It's crazy. And you fail to realize technology is so advanced. There's cameras everywhere. That's why you keep getting caught on camera. Duh.
So the tree cutting shit is actually, we've had that happen.
I used to do criminal activity, rob people and all that shit. As soon as I know that cell phones had cameras, I said I ain't doing that shit no more. But we live in a ridiculous world, y'all, where the police, they get so much privilege, they don't even care about a camera. I mean, George Floyd was killed on live broadcast with some kids filming it though. And you got the nerve to let these guys out on bail and think that that's gonna fly in America with people that has already been through this more than 15, 16 times. We have had enough. That's why people are out here every single day, because we're not gonna have it no more. You might be sneakily still killing people. You might sneak a Proud Boy over here, or sneak a rope in a tree, or sneak over here and do this. But trust me, believe me, you Bob. If somebody got their camera running, your ass in trouble, Mr. Officer.
It is, but I've also seen like
Everywhere in the United States of America, people are practicing.
So you saying that they shoot the
out of pocket.
they shoot the tear gas canisters
Everywhere,
out the thing?
in every state.
Yeah, so you see where that oh yeah, there's the murder holes that they take those little panels down and then fire out from them. But that open area up there, they fired down from there. No, not from, no. Look up above the curved glass, see the open windows. They fire down from there. When I got shot, the feds were firing from that fucking platform up there, right above the flags, where the flags stop, underneath that overhang. That's where they shot down. Yeah, they shot me all the way over by like under that overhang from up there, trying to shoot one of my crew members in the head. Yeah, it's no.
It's about a good, say about a good, maybe 300 or 400. You have some people that's inside of the.
Good news, baby. Good news is, if this is what it's like at 10 o'clock, we're all going home. Like, that's just, because typically, if they ain't kicked off by 10, then the cops aren't going to come out to play. Not in a real way. And quite frankly, I can feel sweat in places I have not felt sweat in since fucking Fort Benning. So I'm really looking forward to a fucking shower.
Every step of the way. This is why we must respect the next man. I respect all human beings. I am not racist one bit. I used to be. I used to be a racist piece of shit because I was raised like that. But I had to jump out of that bullshit. And once I jumped out of it, I started loving the other race. I love my race that I missed for so long. I'm glad that we were reunited.
Oh no, Jenny. Jenny.
Once we all get reunited, America will finally be great. Because then we finally don't have to wonder why, how did he get black like that? Or why? I wonder once we get reunited, we don't have to think like that. We can ask the next person how they feel. I like asking people how they feel. I like getting to know people because I'm a people person. I don't look at the next man as if you're different than me. I look at the next man as if you resemble me. You got arms like me. You got legs like me. You speak English like me, and even if you speak another language, I know you can learn it like
So
me.
one of the press guys was explaining to me about some of the activity that's going on around here. And it's very interesting, especially with the guy, got the guys that had a barbecue. He was selling barbecue out here. And one of the other guys came up and put a pistol up to him and told him, "You're not selling barbecue no more. This our place." And made him pack up. So, and there's so many stories, stories after stories after stories of some of the things that's going on. And then when you go down and you look at some of the buildings, how some of the buildings are destroyed. And like I said, I'm going to take out on a good tour of this tomorrow, where you can see some of the buildings that has been destroyed. I mean, where the feds was staying at and where the feds was shooting tear gas at. And the crazy thing about it, it's not a big area. It's not a huge area at all.
And we will give it an identity. We're going to name the light ones white, and we're going to name the dark ones black. And anything in between is just either or. This was the identity that we was given. And when we was put in those different places, we grew up in those different places without knowing our dark brother or our light brother. And now we finally here to America after the smoke has cleared and everybody has made their way off of the plantation. We are here in America to face our brother and sister. And sometimes it's not a good face. Sometimes we gotta go through some bad shit to realize that we're all human.
It's the beamer lights on so they can shine them down.
Each and every American citizen.
Yeah, no, he was
I'm an
somewhere.
American citizen. They put a title
He took
on
me
me.
to a nice little tour.
They call me black. But they put two
Yes.
titles on me. They call me African American. I've never been to Africa one day in my life. I've never seen it. I've seen it on pictures. I've seen it on TV. But America, this country that they stole and named America, is my native country. I'm a Native American.
Make sure you guys take a second to like and subscribe.
But we hold one division between us, a thing called color, a thing that a man made, one man for his own agenda. This is the brainwashing we need to erase, because it's man-made. Color is man-made. Even numbers are man-made. If we take away number, then we don't worry about what tomorrow holds. We live as if today.
Oh yeah, they've been out here every day from what I was told. They've been out every day. Every day.
On the citizens of the United States of America. America is nothing but a big ass business. Everything's for sale. Nothing's for free. Like I told y'all a couple of weeks ago, you can't go nowhere and comfortably grow your own food. We are forced to have to go to a store and buy it.
know one of the ladies spoke earlier. She said they're going to be out here every day. She don't care. Every day. And it was about a good crowd of, I said roughly probably 500 people that was out here earlier. So, where are we going to?
Just the press gaggle.
Dang, the female's going on.
Good evening, everyone. I'll start by saying, fuck the police. All cops are bastards. None of them are good. I just want to remind you folks of that. Well, we appreciate you visiting us from Eugene. We're tired of your bullshit. You come up here and take up space every fucking day before anyone can even get up here and have a platform for the people of the city of Portland. I personally don't appreciate the disrespect bestowed upon Lisa Patrick Kimmon's mother. As soon as she said goodnight, she started speaking and she couldn't even tell folks whether she wanted to march or not. You need to hold space for the people who are here, who have paved the way for you to be where you're at right now. I'm not coming out here to shame you, but respect the people of Portland. Stop telling us to respect the Constitution or whatever the fuck you were talking about that those white men wrote. You're fucked up for telling us to shut up so Ted Wheeler can fucking talk. I'm tired of your shit. We here, so you know, are tired of that maggot fucking talking. We need him to do some shit. And just to clarify it for you, sir, he wasn't supposed to be here and have a platform. His maggot ass was to come here and protest. You helped him make a spectacle of his visit to join his constituents. You helped him do a photo op. You gave him a platform. Fuck Ted Wheeler. Maybe go try to fix some shit, Eugene. We got this here in Portland. Stop coming here every day before anyone even shows up and taking space. I don't mean any disrespect, but because you're a black man doesn't matter that much to me when you're not making sense of what you're saying to people here. Educate folks. And make sure you articulate yourself. This is ridiculous what you're doing. Like I was just saying though, stop coming every single day before night falls and anyone else can be of service to the people of Portland and use that platform. Stop being a greedy bully. We don't like that here. We're tired of your shit. Not to mention it's fucking rude. That's why when you get up there, everybody walks the fuck away. You don't make sense. By show of hands, who's been educated by this man? Womp womp. I'm going to stop there because now I'm getting irritated. But I would like to peacefully ask you to please respect the people of Portland and their way of protest. This shit ain't peaceful, ain't nothing peace about it. You can call it non-violent. Fuck the flag and America. And Ryan Rayford. And shut the fuck up.
Okay, something going on down there. I'm gonna walk down in a few minutes.
Yeah, people started running that way. That's what But I'll keep you posted.
I'll be right here. Okay, this is the wall that was set up by the feds. Since I walked down this far, that's why we'll show it to you all.
Nothing. I don't know. It was just people ran over here. I don't know what happened.
Well, and I think that's a big part of why I have a problem with it is just recently become love.
Yeah, I already had to tear some
You're not a super intelligent person.
Okay, y'all. I'll be back in a minute.
Alright everyone, that was the last feed of the night. I mean, unless something really crazy starts happening, I will see you all tomorrow when we go live. We go live every single day. If you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. That way you'll be notified when we go live tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out and being cool.